Hello guys, we're gonna try this again. Thank you so much for coming to Closeted Mask Healer. I was thinking about doing a love reading, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shuffle the deck, and see what, Spirit got for us today, guys, because I don't really know how it's gonna start, I don't know. What is the basis of the reading? You know what I'm saying? What can I want to control it today a little bit. What can my collective expect in love? What can my collective expect in love? Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, God-blessed day. I hope everybody is thankful for life, health, and strength. I know I am. I'm thankful for all 50 of my subscribers that have subscribed to me and liked and shared my videos. I appreciate you guys for supporting me. I love doing what I'm doing. I love enlightening the world, and my goal is to help change it. Wow. So first of all, we got 6 cards. So you guys can look up angel number 6. We got solitude. Somebody may be in a broken relationship. Somebody is not trying to get information about the situation. No lie, education came right after that. So somebody had gone into a relationship that was the unknown. They had never been in a relationship like this. Somebody is not sad about the breakup. Somebody has been enlightened or about to be enlightened about a lie that's been told. And then we have goblins. Somebody been tried. Somebody got tried. What happened in this situation, Spirit? Dang. Somebody prayed about something. Somebody prayed about a situation that wasn't healed. What was the situation? What was the nature of the situation? Ooh. The nature of the situation was there was no miracle in the situation. No love, no communication was in the situation. Somebody... Hold on, guys. Sorry. I'm just looking at the cards. Let me look this one up instead of trying to remember. Number 15. I just had this in the reading before. I was trying to remember what it said. But as you can see, I got to refute back to the book. But it says, independence is key now. As you step into your journey today, others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and having a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kinds of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything now. So somebody then basically stepped away from a situation that wasn't serving them. That's what it says. I got a real energy from that too. But somebody's wishes are going to come true. The wishing well came. Movement from moving away from that situation that they were in. Somebody's on a new journey. Somebody is maybe going overseas. Somebody may be taking a flight somewhere to clear their minds. And the wheel is turning in their favor from leaving in a relationship. What can they expect while they're on this journey? What can the collective expect while they're on this journey? Holy Spirit, please give us a clear direction. Like, share, and subscribe if you will, please. God, I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing for supporting me. I love you. Mwah! That was like a peace kiss. Oh, what do we have? Ooh, somebody got a lot on their mind. They're going to be doing a lot of thinking. They're going to go ahead and go with the ebb and flow of things. And then they're going to meet new people along their journey, along their way. And we have rescue reverse. I'm going to have to look that one up too. Excuse me. It says, you are always safe and secure and feel free and free to free yourself. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. So reverse, that card suggests, are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Or are you willing to be rescued? Are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Reverse, the rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see the reality as it is, and rather than the illusion of how you like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between the truth and fantasy. So somebody was in a relationship with that was codependent. One party was. The other party, what I get from this, was a person that, you know, was very solid. And it really hurt them when because this is a whole big rock. And they were solid. They had their lives built on a strong foundation. And when they allowed somebody else to come in and shine a light upon them, which they thought it was a light, something good, a butterfly, something loving, it really truly wasn't that. They were coming to use and abuse them, and that was a sad situation. But when they saw it, they got the message that basically they needed to walk away and embark on new endeavors. The wheels started to change when they started to recognize the things that were hidden from them. And they moved forward and they became new people. They no longer wanted to get any kind of information from this person because they had already been enlightened while they were in solitude, thinking, changing, and rearranging things in their lives. And they weren't trying to go and get any kind of more information that was about the situation because they felt like when they were in solitude, they had already gotten enough, which indicated that they needed to make a movement in order to avoid a sad embrace. This is what I'm seeing because they got into a relationship maybe with somebody that they normally wouldn't be in a relationship with. They went into the unknown. You know, they started to tread waters very lightly. Yes, and they started to wish for another change because they needed a miracle because it really was not happening. Rock bottom suggests the miracle when it's upright. You know, a healing. They weren't able to heal this ouch. They had been hurt too much, and they had them pray to God because you know what? They had some things awakened in them that suggested that, you know, they had already gotten over this. Some goblins, you know, they had some goblins awakened in the situation. What is Spirit's advice for my collective? What do they need to know? What's going on? We got self-love. They need to know about self-love, loving themselves enough to make that move. Loving themselves to make that movement. Spirit wanted you to know you need to love yourself in order to make the movement that you have already made. What do they need to know about the situation? If they're wanting to know if believing this person was a good idea, which it was, because that's the energy that I felt. A feminine energy, she moved away. Or anybody, a man that could be embodying a feminine energy. You guys moved away as a collective. You guys moved away because you guys were embracing that self-love. Y'all understood that your stability was more important than the other because the other party possibly wasn't considering your feelings and your well-being. What is hidden from my collective in this situation that may be making them feel like they need to rethink or that make them think that they didn't make the right choice? What is hidden? All of these cards came out like this. So what was hidden was a psychic development. What was hidden was the unknown, was what you didn't know. What you found out. What you found out. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, whatever kind of information it was, you found out. And you knew that it was time to go. You made the right decision. If that's what you're wondering. You made the right decision. You ain't do nothing wrong. You're getting grounded at this time. Somebody may be traveling across waters, as I said, to gain a peace of mind. They're using their discernment. They understand that they need to go away from this unknown because this wicked witch of the West, that's probably what somebody calls somebody, a wicked witch, bitch. I'm not sure, pardon my French, but that's what I heard. You guys are feeling joy, a little joy at this time. This is the number 42. That's a number 42. You can't see it for whatever reason. Can't see the words or the numbers at the bottom. It's written right here, but you can't see it. You guys planted seeds, and they're growing. It's a new day. Today is how you're looking at life at this time. You're being quite optimistic. You're bringing a death to a situation. You walked away. That's what this whole reading is about. Somebody that broke up. You guys moved into a different direction where you was going to be around people that you could work with. While the wheel was turning in your favor, you're finding people that you can work with that's on the same road as you, that's like-minded, that thinks like you. They think like you. You're trying to be around people that think like you. That's kind of like going in the same direction. Because as you can see, this goose is kind of off track, but they're all going in the same. It's not on the same track, but they're all going in the same direction. That's what whoever broke up with somebody, they broke up with you because you guys were not moving in the same direction. Unlimited possibilities awaits whoever left this situation. Great things are happening. You guys are, what am I trying to say? What are you saying, Spirit? You guys are finding somewhere to lay your roots, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you guys are looking for somewhere to live that, or somewhere to be consistently that you can plant seeds so they can grow. But it's already happening. Wherever you're at anyway, you're an alchemist. Whoever you are, you're an alchemist. You already planted seeds wherever you're at, and they were growing. You were fruitful. The other person wasn't equally yoked with you. You guys are getting grounded and developing a vision for your future. That's exactly what's happening. You guys are becoming a beautiful swan. I want to bring my little sexual tarot deck out. I never really get to use it. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. What was... I don't know, these ain't good cards. We're not use these right now. I mean, they're good cards, but not for this situation. I'm actually being led to grab. What do they need to know? Spirit. What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know? Moving to money problems, turning your back, walking away, not knowing nothing more. I mean, walking away, knowing nothing else can be done. You guys tried. You guys walked away. That's what came out. You guys walked away. That was a good thing. That was supposed to happen. You guys walked away because whatever was being hidden from you, it was illuminated. It was in the reverse because at first you didn't know. Now you know. Now that you know what's been illuminated, you guys are walking away. What do they need to know about walking away? Man over 25, dark eyes and dark hair, business, arrogance, powerful. You guys are walking away, developing pinnacles. You guys are walking away, making money. That's what Spirit wants you to know. As you walk away, you may not know that you're going to make money, but that's exactly what's going to happen. You guys are going to find another woman that's on the same path as you. A Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Look, guys. Oh, shit, nah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You guys. I don't even know. You guys are walking away, finding like-minded comrades and allies in order to find your Queen of Pentacles. Somebody you can work with, somebody you can love with, somebody you can make money with, somebody you can build a foundation with, and along the way, friends and family that support you guys. Damn. Somebody broke up with somebody that wasn't good for them in order to go find their Queen of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles. So a woman and a man. So it's like I said, it's two scenarios here. A woman left a man and a man left a woman in order to be well, I was finna say reunited. So one scenario, so it's three scenarios. So somebody else can be leaving somebody else, and this person could be leaving their person just to be reunited together so they can make money and have a business so they can flourish. And they're actually moving to calmer waters. They're moving away knowing that nothing else can be done in the old situation. He's moving away. The King of Pentacles is moving away, knowing nothing else can be done. And then the Queen of Pentacles is moving away, knowing nothing else can be done. Isn't that something? Isn't that something, guys? That's amazing. What is Spirit's advice to these King of Pentacles, to the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles? Delays will prove necessary. I could tell you that. You guys are gonna become an empress and an emperor. I know that. That's happening. The King of Pentacles is going to find his empress. She gonna upgrade him mentally, physically, and spiritually. He's gonna upgrade her financially, stability. The probability is 100%. Match made in heaven. I don't care what nobody said. This is how I see it. A match made in heaven is coming. We got the Page of Wands here, guys. We got the Page of Wands. A young woman, 25 years old. She gonna be traveling. 25 years old or later. It's got to be this Empress. You guys are going to get a raise in money. When you move away from that situation, you guys are going to get an elevation in money. Both of you guys, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords is also here at this time, making decisions, whether it's a masculine or feminine energy or not. You guys are making decisions. You guys are in a, if you're a masculine, you're in a Queen of Swords, you know, energy where you're making decisions, but you're humble, you're kind, you're nurturing, but at the end of the day, you're ready to make a decision. Same thing for the feminine. She's standing in her feminine energy and she has her sword risen because she is going to make a decision and she mean what she say, and she ready to cut anybody and he ready to cut anybody, not physically, but metaphorically, you know, speaking, in order to move forward in their future endeavors. Truth. We also have the Devil card that's in reverse. You guys walked away from some chains that had you guys bound. You guys walked away from that. That's amazing. That's an amazing situation. The wheel started turning in your favor. You might have met with some opposition, but you got away. I have a deck of cards here that I accidentally pushed over, and the Spark card it's revealed itself. So I feel like anytime a card fall over, it's basically letting you know, hey, this is some free information that I would like to participate. I would like to participate. And at the bottom of this deck, you got Field of Dreams reverse. You know, somebody didn't want to work with somebody, but y'all, whatever you guys' goals are, it will be met. You guys will come together and make money. For whatever reason, I see that money is coming. Money, 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 money. What is the outcome of this situation, guys? Please let us know, Heavenly Father. Divine guidance. Divine source who loves us so much. Who cares about us. You guys, look. I cannot make this up. This is a beautiful reading. A King of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles, an Empress. You guys are going to link up. You guys are going to make money. You guys are going to be abundant. Anything you touch is going to overflow. It's going to turn to gold. It is going to flourish. It's going to be so good that anybody that's around you guys that's in alignment with you guys and where you're going, they're going to have enough to overflow in their cup. And then it's going to run it over. It's going to fill a river. It's going to be able to feed the multitude. It's going to, I don't know, this is all coming in so fast. You guys are going to be able to feed a multitude of people. And I'm talking about financially. Open up doors. Basically, you guys are going to start a business that's going to suggest that you're going to have employees that are also going to benefit from the positive energy that you guys have given. You guys are going to plant seeds that are going to not only be able to quench that's all, folks. Quench the thirst of the people that are around you guys, to appease the, you know, striving of the ascension of whatever this business is about. That's going to happen. You also are going to have enough to run it over, to plant more seeds in order for it to grow bigger. This is just what I'm getting at this time. I can't even, can't breathe. I feel like somebody going to get so much money they ain't going to be able to breathe. They ain't gonna know what to do. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like I just was like, oh my God, what do I need to do? What, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the person may feel when they get all of this money in order to start a new business, to flourish, when they get their love relationship, find somebody that got a like mind like them, somebody that's, you know, just business oriented, you know. That's what I see happening. Hold on, guys, because it's hard getting on my nerves a little bit. But let's see what the outcome is gonna be, guys. And let's go ahead and get a scripture card. What's the outcome? What am I gonna use for the outcome? I don't know why I hear that. I said what is the outcome? Let's get John Holland. What's the outcome of a situation? Or, you know, I'm going to say what's the outcome. Just give us a message about the situation. Reach out. Guys, don't be afraid to reach out. Reach out and get you some help. The angel number 3 is on this card. Reach out. Don't be afraid. It says share the love, guys. Share y'all love. Don't be afraid. Don't let one monkey stop the show. Challenging times may come ahead, but if you got on that breastplate of righteousness and you got that shield of faith, you'll be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. That's the angel number of change. With these challenging times, change is going to come about. With these 2 cards, the 2 threes are here. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost is here, guys. Ask for help from your higher divine, you know, spirit, so they can put love in your heart. Because if you got a cold heart, you ain't gonna be able to get it. You're gonna have to have a heart that's light as a feather at the end of the day. You know, remember, you get more bees with honey than vinegar. Don't be afraid a closed mouth won't get fed. I'm just keeping it a bean. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. I don't know why I'm singing that. But a saint is just a sinner who fell down. And they got back up and got up. Ooh, I got chills all over my body when I said that. And I mean that, from like all the way to my ankles on up. And so, guys, the change that has come about is needed. Seek the truth, guys. Seek the truth. Seek the truth. Any other messages, Spirit, Father God, and the Holy Ghost, for our collective, your people, your children, God? What is it that you will have them to know? It showed itself. I'm going to say right now you may be feeling a little alone. Here's another angel number of 5. Change. This is not by chance. This is serendipity. Also, the change is coming. I was just led to this card here, the 5 of Wands. Challenging times. So at the challenging times, because I was led to, the arguments that's around you, guys, or that you may have gotten into, it may have felt like a challenging time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. But the wheel of fortune is in your favor. It's going to go ahead and enlighten you in order for you to be able to what? Like that spark of the Holy Spirit, giving you the downloads from the angels in the heavens up above in order for you to move away, so you could share love, so you could seek the truth, so you can be able to reach out in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. So you can be able to get your magical prayer answer, so you can come up out of this sad embrace. You understand what I'm saying? So you can heal the ouch at the end of the day, because the wheel is again turning in your favor, because you are the star. Everything will be enlightened to you, so you can make forward movement that's positive at the end of the day, because you are showing yourself self-love. You know, this is what Spirit is saying to you guys. You guys have gotten grounded, and you have developed a psychic ability to be able to receive information from the Heavenly Father, so you guys can move mountains, because ye has faith, because all of your wishes are what? Being fulfilled, because you kept your eyes what? On the prize, because you knew what? That King of Pentacles, that Queen of Pentacles. Hold on, where's she at? She hadn't. That Queen of Pentacles. Where's she at? Oh, hold on. The Queen of Pentacles, where are you? Come. The Queen of Pentacles will come with you. You guys will put your guys' heads together, so you guys can make money. That's what it is. That's what it is. You guys, like I said, was feeling alone, but remember, in order for darkness to be able to exist, the light has to be there. You guys are going to have a light leading you the way, right in your hand, your right hand man, which is God. Because guess what? All of them lies and the fiery darts of the wicked can't even touch you. It cannot make your path dark, because God said you are the light. And He's going to guide you. But you're going to have to look for Him. And when you find Him, while you're stepping into the unknown, He's going to reassure you that a magical prayer will be answered in a situation with you being able to leave and using your discernment to be able to leave this individual to move forward and to, reach your zenith, which is your wish fulfillment. And let me show you what your wish fulfillment is. Y'all finna fall out when I show you now. The wish fulfillment is your Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. How many people remember? I forgot the cartoon. He said, Wheel of Fortune, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Yeah. That's what's happening. Because you guys are the Empress and the Empress. Cut and dry. What can my collective expect when they meet the Empress? That's what I'm going to ask. I'll go ahead and tell the story, Holy Spirit. When this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles meet their Emperor and Empress, what can they expect? What can they expect? Just for confirmation. That all is not lost. You got the Five of Swords. Yeah, you may have lost one situation, but you got three others. Three other choices. You guys are going to walk into stability. It may not look like it when you walk there, but it's going to turn into some stability once you guys start working together. The Ten of Swords is going to come out your back, because the Heavenly Father said that's enough. Enough's enough. You adhered to what I had to tell you. You walked away. You went to calmer waters. Yeah, you got the High Priestess. You know what I'm saying? You had some secrets revealed. Oh, it was a third-party situation possibly. And the third party doesn't always have to be just another person. It could be money. It could be a distraction. It could be a habit. It could be anything that's taking precedence, that's overdoing, that's being overdid. But God did want you to remember that you're the star. He don't want you to, He know that you're feeling alone, but He wants you to know you're a star. You got your own atmosphere. You got your own space. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's angry at this time. A reunion of souls. The person that you're going to be with, you're going to already been with them in another life. You guys are going to come together and make it do what it do. Wow, now let's get a spiritual card from God. What would God like to give us a scripture, God, in this change that has come about? Give us a script. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button, guys, please. Yes. We want to keep it going. Want to keep rocking. Want to rock with me? Oh, baby, no stopping me. Can you take it to the top of me? Y'all riding? Y'all riding? We got a few cards. Let he, I don't even know this word. Let him, let he, and I'm going to spell the word out. E as in Edgar, S-H-E-W, evil. Eschew evil, and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it. Peter 3:11. Go read it. Then he said unto them, go your way, eat the fat, and drink the sweet, and send portions unto them for whom nothing is prepared. For this day is holy unto our Lord. Neither be ye sorry, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8 and 10. So when you guys get this money, don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. And I say unto you, this is what thus says the Lord. And I say unto you, ask and it shall be given you. Shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be open unto you. God say it's a saying, you have not because you ask not. It's a scripture too. You have not because you ask not. Whoever is angry in this situation, it has to be the opposing party that's been left on both sides for the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. They're angry. They're angry, but it's a completion with them. Because on this card, you can't see it, but, pardon me, it's number 28. The 28's here. You see it? 28 right up under my finger. That's 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. That's completion. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for coming out with this short love reading, little 30-minute reading or whatever, trying to, give whoever was in a relationship the confirmation that them, leaving was a good thing. That's what was supposed to happen. It was a learning life lesson. I understand that person is mad, but God said, fear not, because there's nothing that they can do to you. It's nothing. If somebody is worried about them leaving this person, if they was going to try to sabotage something because you exposed something to them, they're not going to do it. God wants you to know that you're good. You're in good hands. Because you obeyed God, you did what thus says the Lord. And because you did what thus says the Lord, remember, he will protect you in everything that you do. He's not going to allow you to make a decision and allow you to be harmed. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That don't mean it won't happen, guys. That don't mean it won't form. That don't mean you ain't going to see it. You may even get a little scratch or a little feel or a few nights of sleepless nights. But remember this, because you obey God, there's always going to be some type of blessing given to you for being obedient to the Lord. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for coming out to my channel. I'm going to be doing videos for you guys because I love you guys until I leave this earth. Nothing can stop us. We all the way up. All the way up. I love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget, change is good. It's okay. It's uncomfortable, but it's good because it makes us stronger. It gives us more diversity in order to be able to move forward and have experience so we can co-create with one another and allow other people to know upon our journey that making decisions sometimes doesn't always seem very comfortable. But when we adhere to that intuition, our nudges that's inside of our bodies, and we go with the ebb and flow of our higher powers, only great things can happen. And we could be a support system because we have firsthand knowledge on how it may feel. Anyway, guys, I thank you again for being so amazing, coming out, helping me, supporting me, being so amazing, and just, subscribing and sharing the videos and just being so kind to one another as you guys embark on your journeys. I love you guys. Don't forget to clear your chakras. Let me give you one card or two or whatever come out with the chakras that need to be aligned, because we're taught to take care of the physical body, but we're not taught to take care of the spirit and the soul. The soul and the spirit also. At this point, we're going to be taught how to take care of the soul. The spirit in our bodies, which is that has to do with these chakras. We got the third chakra, the solar plexus, oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life. I accept the oneness of all life I accept oneness of all life, and I know I am one with others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and I'm not afraid to ask for assistance. I said that earlier. I said, don't be afraid to ask for assistance, help. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others. I choose to see the love all around me. I see everything as part of my own life. I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. Learn to agree to disagree, guys. Everyone has a right to their own opinions, and if we respect that rule of thumb, we will then know what it's like to be able to fit a puzzle piece together. We might not like how the puzzle piece is cut, but the puzzle piece is cut so that they can mesh. Seventh chakra, crown chakra, selflessness, pretty much. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it. I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective. I put my heart into it. Don't be afraid to have a humanitarian heart either, guys. When you give, you get. And what you give is what you get. So if you put out good positive vibrations and extend your hands, sometimes they will open up stairways and doors for you that will be so advantageous for you and whatever you have going on, that whatever your next move is was probably the move, and you couldn't find a way, was probably the move that you made when you decided to help somebody. So I love you guys again. Thank you for coming out to Closeted Math Killer, allowing me to be able to help and enlighten you guys on your journey, on our journey to ascension and love, peace, and happiness that's supposed to be implemented in the world. I thank you guys for supporting me on that. Like, literally, I'm about to cry, but I do thank you guys. I appreciate you. I wish everybody the best. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.